Hello. Today I'd like to play you two very familiar and quintessentially English tunes, which perhaps surprisingly were actually written by an Australian. Percy Grainger was an Australian-born composer, pianist and arranger. He was almost exclusively home-tutored by his mother, Rose, and showed outstanding musical and artistic talents from a young age. At the age of 13, he and his mother moved to Frankfurt, so he could continue his studies at the Hoch Conservatory. There, he formed a tight friendship with a group of slightly older British students, including Cyril Scott and Balfour Gardiner, and together they decided to rescue British and Scandinavian music from what they considered the negative influences of European music. A few years later, he moved to Britain and began collecting and transcribing folk music from all over the country. It was during this period, in the first decade of the 20th century, that he produced the early versions of his most familiar folk-based tunes. He was becoming well known in Britain as a concert pianist as well as a composer, but decided at the outbreak of the First World War to leave England for America. The British press did not take kindly to this, accusing him of cowardice and not to expect a welcome in England after the war. He gained American citizenship and, aside from frequent travels back to Britain and Europe, remained in America until his death. The two pieces I will play for you are Country Gardens and Shepherd's Hay. Both pieces were based on old folk tunes used for Morris dancing. Grainger cleverly combines the two parts of the original tunes along with new counter-melodies and riotous harmonies to produce wonderfully catchy and memorable tunes, still often played today. Country Gardens gained huge popularity after Grainger arranged the music for piano in 1918. However, he did not seem pleased with its popularity. Indeed, in later years when he reorchestrated the piece, he deliberately wrote in wrong notes and remarked that the typical English country garden is not often used to grow flowers in. It is more likely to be a vegetable plot, so you can think of turnips as I play it. I have arranged this piece for 8 violins. Grainger must still have had some fondness for country gardens, as he decided to put a snippet of it into Shepherd's Hay. See if you can hear it in my arrangement for 12 violins. I hope you enjoy these wonderful pieces.